So here's what happens. So here's what happens with Carrier. It's very simple. I want to do it myself. May I do it myself, please? Okay. Even though Melania and Ivanka said, please be presidential, because somehow it's not very presidential for the President of the United States to be calling up Carrier Air Conditioning Company. I buy a lot of Carrier air conditioners. I'm not buying them anymore. So here's the story. Here's the story. We have to be proud. Remember, we used to have signs made in the USA, right? And we were proud. When was the last time you saw that sign? You don't see them anymore, right? And you know, countries like Japan, and I respect this. I respect this. By the way, I'm not angry at China, and I'm not angry at Japan. Japan sells millions. They put in millions of cars. They come pouring through. The biggest ships I've ever seen, loaded up with cars. You go to Los Angeles, they come, it looks like, you know, the folks at NASCAR, Brian France and all these guys, they are so incredible. They endorsed me. They endorsed me. So many people endorsed us, right? We got Sheriff Joe Arpaio, Sarah Palin, Jerry Falwell Jr. We have endorsements that are incredible. Okay. So I'm thinking about NASCAR because all of these cars come off the truck like they're driving for NASCAR so fast. I've never seen anything. I was at the docks. I've never seen massive boats coming right out of Japan. Now, you know what we give them? Practically nothing. It's a one-way street. It's a one-way street. We have all the power. We have to be able to use the power, and sparingly, and we don't want to hurt anybody, and we don't want to hurt other countries economically. We're going to get along great with other countries, but we can't be the stupid people anymore, folks. We can't afford to lose the kind of money and jobs. You go to Ohio, and you go to these different places, the jobs are being sucked out of them, sucked right out. You go to places, I was in 3 or 4 states over the last, Michigan, which I won. See, I wasn't supposed to win a lot of these states. I won Michigan in a landslide because they know I'm going to bring the jobs back. I'm going to bring the industry back. We're not going to have this stuff anymore. So here's what I have to tell you. So maybe I'll have one of my guys do it because it's a little more presidential. I'll have one of my genius negotiate. Anybody else, any other politician, 100%. But here's what happens. I will tell them, you're going to move back, right? And they're going to say, yes, sir, we're moving back to the United States. We're going to build our factory in the United States. We're not moving to Mexico. And we're going to create a lot of new employment. And that's what's going to happen.